Hello Blue Mustang, hello YouTube, hello subscribers, non-subscribers, and everybody else in any other category. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, just welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know I'm glad to be here. We are hanging out in a Ford Mustang right now, and the customer states that he installed a custom exhaust and his exhaust tips do not line up. Let's get this thing on top of the lift and take a peek at the nether regions and see what's going on here. All right, Ford powering down. Oh wow, this is kind of cool. This is a 2017 Mustang with 2,920 miles on it. How about that? Okay, checking out just the tips. Looks like we have a Borla system here. That one's okay, except it's turned and kind of canted this way. The other side is canted a lot. Yeah, okay, let's go back up more. All right, so starting with the tip and working our way down, we can see here they used banded clamps, so they didn't indent or crush any of the pipes. This is a fairly nice looking system here. Okay, I think I can straighten this out. What I'm thinking is if I loosen this clamp and drive this pipe in a little farther, it'll change the angle of this muffler. And if we want to angle it down a little bit, which I think we should, I'll have to loosen this pipe and rotate it to raise this up some. So I do believe this is doable. Okay, I'm cleared to proceed. Let's see what we can do about straightening out this almost perfect exhaust. The cool thing is I don't think our guy cranked these down to the hilt, but let's see. Nice, nice, they're loose. This is good. I like. Okay, I'm just gonna give it some tappy taps with a dead blow. We'll see if it moves. And I'm gonna mark this with a Sharpie just to see how much it moves. It's backing. Mark it again. Okay, I'm not exactly getting the response I'm looking for back here, so let's loosen this one up too and tweak this pipe as well. I don't know if I'm gonna run this one in or not, or out, but I'll at least make a reference mark. That's where we started. Okay, let's back it up. So there isn't much or many places I can go. I do see how this is angled down, so maybe I'll rotate this and just see how. Oh, that's a lot of motion there. Yeah. Okay. That looks better. And the tip is starting to come into alignment. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this one down. I think that's a good place for that. And then, oh, that's a lot better. I should say much better. The phrase "a lot" does not really describe what I was trying to communicate very well. Poor grammar. Okay, so I want to angle this tip down some. And the only way to do that is to bring this pipe up some. So what I'll do is I think I'll take them both loose, push this up, and then tighten that down. That should keep it from rotating outside of its position. Then I can go back up front and then retighten that front one. So I'm gonna go pull that guy loose one more time. let this down and see what kind of aesthetic appeal it gives us now. All right, moving back around back. That's much better than it was. And it doesn't quite match this side yet. This one's a little too low, or that one's a little too high. I don't think I can get this one any lower. The angles just aren't there. So I'm gonna try to raise this one up ever so slightly. Going back up. All right, we're gonna do a very similar procedure on the left side, driver's side. Just get all this stuff loose and then try to reposition it to match the passenger side. There. Stay. Okay, let's recheck again. Yeah. Not quite. Still a larger gap here than there is over here. Well, that's at maximum. I don't think I can get any better than that. A little closer. Like reduce that gap by about 40%. But it also wants to, it rattles a little bit too. Dang. Okay, one last effort. I'm gonna try to loosen the hanger on this to see if I can't get any more clearance. The hanger seems to be what's causing that low gap between the tip and the bumper. So I will attempt to move this hanger a little bit. Reverse, okay. Moved a little. Forward click. Okay, that didn't work either. The only thing I can think of to do here is to take this muffler down and bend this part of the bracket up to let the muffler hang down a little bit farther. I'm gonna have to do that to get this right. Scratch the paint. Yeah, I need to bend this upward ever so slightly. Let's see how this is gonna work. Let's try again. Please go in. Sorry for this part being out of frame. I'm using that rod to open up the hole in the muffler so it can slip over the pipe. There we go. And again, mind the paint. Okay. Woo, muscle fatigue. Let's see if that had a difference. Some. We have a gap now, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to do what we started off doing. Pushing this section of the pipe up, pulling the tip down, and then tightening the clamp. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Check it out now. No banging. No banging. We're getting somewhere with this one. Okay, I need to retighten that hanger. Kick, that one's good. And of course the clamp on the front pipe. I'll get that next. Screwed that all up, didn't I? There, click. All right, guys, this is it. I think I got it. I got it as good as it's going to be got. So we've got a half a finger width here, full finger here, 3/4 finger here. This side we're half a fingered, full finger, and that's a full finger, but I cannot get it to come up or down anymore on that side. So I think unless you're measuring it for car show points, this is going to be good to go and acceptable. They also protrude an equal amount from the bumper. I'd say not too bad. So we're looking pretty even here. That's good. And we're good here too. That looks good from this side. We'll get a straight on angle of both of them just to confirm. Yes, that's much more better. See you later, Blue Mustang.